Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at the new year and love. Do you have any love interests for the new year? If you're single, this is going to be your reading. Even though you have like somebody that you're speaking, but there's no commitment, then this is your reading, okay? This is going to be like a pick a stone. I found my stones and I would like to use them. Okay, let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on my pebbles, and then I will start with this one. Hello, number one. What do you expect in love for the next year? I hope really, really good things for you. First, I'm going to look at the tarot, then I'm going to use different cards to see the energy in front of you, okay? Let's see what you can actually manifest in love for the new year. Okay, a healing is coming. It is good. A healing is coming. And also a lot of action, to be honest with you. Walking away from something and grounding yourself in a really good way and opening up your horizons. This is really, really good. Look, guys, what I would like to say that if you had any kind of problem with a lover or a situationship, whatever they're calling it, I think New Year is going to bring you a lot of goodness and calmness, and you're going to get rid of the negativity. What I do feel from you is that you are not going to accept anybody who is being half-ass. You are not going to accept a person who is just like, I'm not really into commitment. I really don't want serious relationship. You're just like, go, walk away. Go. No, walk away. Don't wait here. What I do feel that in 2026, you are going to feel like you know what you want and you're going to be quite happy with what you want. If some people made you feel like, oh, you shouldn't ask for this thing, oh, it does not come to you anyway. I don't know why, but it is always the situationships, when you're dealing with a situationship, the person is just like trying to convince you to this, like, oh, there's no such love story. Nobody does that. It does not happen. But it does happen. It does happen. The only thing that they cannot provide, the only thing that they don't have the capacity to provide, they are having the lack in their mind and in their soul, okay? They're like depthless darkness in their soul is just like trying to get anything from you to fill their void, and it is impossible to fill their void because they are loveless. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything bad, but you know what I mean. You're going to feel really good about yourself, what you want, what kind of love you deserve, what kind of people that you're going to deal with. You're going to be so honest with yourself. Not everybody has to know about that. You're not going to just declare it to the world. I don't think so, because the high priestess is kind of like the quiet person. And you have the stars. It is talking about like finding some type of like a healing from the past wounds. So if you had any kind of like a negative thinking related to love, some type of like a really limiting belief related to love, you're going to get rid of that. You want love, you want commitment, so be it. Again, not everybody has to know about that. You will know about that, and it is going to be enough. And the people who are not providing that kind of love to you, if there's a person who's just like not making you feel happy in a relationship, that person is just like, nope, you're walking away from that thing. And if you had to walk away from a certain situation and you're still feeling unhappy about that, you're going to find your happiness again. You're going to be like, finally, the curse is being broken. I can breathe again. You're going to feel really good about that. Also, what I do feel for you, like two traveling cards here, okay? Two of Wands is just like having this globe, and the Eight of Cups is the person who is walking away from a certain thing. And the waters, we see the waters in the star. So you might actually have a lot of travel, and you might have like a travel love. When you're traveling, you're going to meet with some people and things are going to go in a really good way. And you're going to feed your soul, you're going to feed your mind, importantly, because the high priestess is just like going within and finding what is valuable for you. And I have a feeling that, number one, you will have a lot of things to do this year. You will be so busy and you will be so happy. Money possibly will be there too. That's just like in intuition. And you're going to deal with a lot of things in your life that you have no time, you have no energy, you have no capacity to entertain half-assed people. Okay? That's why what I do see here is that going within and doing what is making you happy. That's why I see like nobody else but you. You are in the middle of everything. You are the one who is deciding what is good and what is bad, and it is making all of the difference in the love life. 2026 is going to be different than what you had before. If you had to deal with the people and you had to just please them all the time so they can stay in your life, nope. You're not going to be people pleaser. Like, you're going to be so direct. You're going to be so direct. I would like to open more cards, actually. And I'm going to use, different deck. Why not? Why not? Let's look at the Rumi. If there's any other message related to love for number one, what to expect for number one. Okay. And also we can actually clarify the cards that popped up. All right. Hanged Man. Under the stars, you're seeing something in a different perspective, changing certain things, learning and growing. Death, literally change, like a big change. This is not working for me. Goodbye, the end. And two major right now, and also there are two majors. Page of Swords, learning, and the Judgment. Okay, you are the one who's deciding what is going to stay and what is going to die. I would like to read you the messages down there. It says, pain is a treasure because it has mercy in it. Okay. If you're having a pain related to a certain love situation, certain situationship, you have the mercy for yourself after all. You're showing this mercy to yourself. You did nothing wrong, boo. You did nothing wrong. Death, it says, grave is a veil that conceals the heaven. So basically, the passage might seem a little scary, but after that, you're going to have incredible blessing. You are going through some type of like a passage. Bad things should come to an end. Page of Swords, it says, feel joyful for your eternal happiness. So your eternal happiness is coming. Feel joy for it. Like, you're going to find your joy. Again, I would like to repeat it, but the curse is being broken. Finally, I'm free. I'm free from all the negativities that comes with like half-assed people, situationships, negative things. Like, you're feeling free. Oh, thank God, I can focus on myself. Do you know how I felt when I was like starting some type of like a medicine back in the time? And it was like an antidepressant, but I was feeling really low. I was feeling extremely emotional. And then I started this medicine thanks to my doctor. And when I got the medicine, immediately like some type of like a switch. And I was like, oh, okay, I am breathing again. Finally, thank God. It does not have to be like all feelings and negative feelings all the time. It just like stabilized my mood basically. And I was like, okay, I can focus on whatever I want. Again, I'm back in life. And what I do feel for you is like, it's going to be like that. Feeling negative, and then some type of like shift. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm breathing again. That's for you guys. And here what it says, with love, dead people will be alive again. So it's talking about the resurrection, but it is also like, if you love something, if you love someone, that person is going to be in your heart no matter what happens. And what I do feel for you, that you're going to love yourself first. You're going to pour your love to yourself, like here, and then you're going to feel so good about yourself. And at the same time, people who are not appreciating your love, people who are not seeing you as who you are, they are just like losing some type of like an importance in your life. You're just like, no. That is so strong, guys. That is so strong. Okay. Now, I would like to open one of the Moon Witch cards. I didn't use it for a real long time, and I am using it today. Okay. I remember why I'm not using it, because it has naked bodies. But I'm going to put something on the top, so it's not going to be a problem. Let's pick one of the cards. Okay, first quarter. It is time to commit. It is time to commit to yourself, I believe. All right. This is good. This is good, really, really good. You're going to commit to yourself. Me first, others, I don't care. You're going to say that. And what else should I'm going to pull one of the shamanic healing as well, because we are healing right now, apparently. And I would like to see that part too. Okay. Stripping illusions. Walking away from a situationship is not really easy, as they show. Or I don't know, like they are just like, talking about certain situations. But stripping the illusions of a false person. I said that, some people might actually say to you, like, it does not happen. Nobody is happy. Nobody is having that kind of a relationship. Nobody is doing that for their lovers. Nobody is going to those kind of places. No, that is an illusion. They would like to, give it to you, and you're walking away from it. The Eight of Cups is coming from Seven of Cups. That happens to be an illusion, and you walked away from that illusion already. So stripping away from the illusion and just healing yourself, healing your idea about love is going to be really, really important. And now I would like to open Katina deck, because Katina is really good for the love readings. Okay. And that's going to be the end of the reading, okay? What you might actually see in 2026. The sun, love, abundance, richness, illumination, solution for the problems. This is what it says. Some type of like a pain and some type of like a difficulty is leaving you. Like pain and the difficulties are removed from your life soon. Good things are on the horizon. Good things are in the horizon. House, family life, neighborhood, new house, friends, and those kind of things. Like you're going to spend more time at the house, I think. And Urmia, it is talking about a good friend, passionate person, a person who helps everybody, person who works really hard. Okay, I believe like you're going to find a different quality in you, that you can do so much more for the community. You can focus on the things that are just like making you so happy, and you will have like really beautiful blessing in life when it comes to love. Like first you're going to love yourself, then you're going to love the people that happens to be really close to you, and you're going to just enrich your life in a beautiful way. You will make new friends, you will travel, you will spend time at home, you will do everything because you can do it, because you're free from a spell. Okay, you're free from a spell, you're stripping from illusions. Maybe you're going to move houses, it could be like that too. Relocation could be like that too, because it is talking about like a new home. Must be something important. If you are having a divorce, okay, for the people who are just like feeling negative because they're having something like that, I believe what is going to come next to you is going to be so much better, and you're going to feel that you're feeling healed. Like, thank God it is over, you're gonna say. Okay, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 2. How are you? I hope everything is good. Let's see what to expect in 2026 for your love life. What might come to you this year? Happiness, like the ultimate happiness. Marriage? Are you gonna get married? Number two, what's going on, number two? Number two, what is going on? Back and forth. And Ace of Cups. Like, okay. What I do feel for you, number two, is that you will focus on a deep commitment. There's a deep commitment is coming to you. And you're like, what? Really? Something that you don't think that it is going to happen now. You feel like maybe you have somebody in your life, but you're not so sure about this person. It could be like that. Maybe you're going to meet with somebody new and you're going to be like, oh, I'm not really so sure about this person. But what I do feel that certain things are going to make you so happy, that is commitment, like a serious relationship, an actual relationship, you know. It's not like a situationship. It's not like, something small. It's not like, oh, we are just like hanging around, like being a full-blown relationship, but not calling it a relationship. No, it is not like that. What I see for you is that this is my person and I want commitment with this person, okay? But that idea itself might actually be a little challenging for you, maybe because you believe that you don't want, that sounded really passive aggressive. No, hold on, let me just revise that. Maybe you do not want to get married, maybe you do not want a serious commitment right now. But there's going to be a certain situation that the idea is not going to be hostile to you anymore. And, I do believe that some level of commitment is going to make you so happy, happier than you think. It could be like that. Maybe you saw a lot of negativity when it comes to the marriage. You saw the bad examples. They're having really terrible relationships. They're having horrible marriages. And you feel like, no, thank you, I don't want that. What you are going to have is going to be so much better. You are going to be the best example that people can actually show. Okay, did you see this thing? I want this thing, they're going to say. And the idea of like getting involved with that kind of a thing is going to be, again, at the beginning with like, I'm not so sure if it is the right thing to do, but you will have no doubts about this person after a while. You will have no hesitations when it comes to getting involved with a relationship with this person. Something big is coming. You might get married. Honestly, you might get married because those two are talking about marriage, married life. And at the same time, Two of Pentacles is talking about multitasking, dealing with two different things at the same time. So it could be like this. Your life is going to be so busy. Okay, you're going to deal with something extremely important for you, but at the same time, you will make preparations for a wedding. And now you have two important things that you have to deal with. And it might actually tire you a little. But at the end of everything, what I see, that you're going to be so happy because, the Ace of Cups, perfection. So even if you're busy, even if you're dealing with certain things in your life, like it could be money, it could be anything else, you will have like an encouragement to get involved with this marriage too. You are capable of dealing with everything at once. And good news that your partner is going to help you with every possible way. They are not going to create problems. They are not going to be like avoidant. I'm not dealing with this. I don't want this thing. You wanted this thing and I don't want this thing. No, they want this thing maybe even more than you want. And that's why things are going to work in a really good order. Okay, I would like to look at the Rumi deck, because that's what we did at the number one, as like the clarifier for the cards. Okay. Let's see what to expect in 2026 for you. Number two. Okay. Oh my God. 10 of Pentacles. Another family card. Another family card. The Chariot. Okay. Under the Hierophant. 9 of Wands, again, like being hesitant about like, is it good if I am just like getting involved with this thing or not? But 8 of Wands, incredible, incredible. Any kind of hesitation is just like walking away. Any kind of like, I don't think that it is a good idea, is walking away. You will feel so good. And also it's talking about some type of like a travel. It could be like a travel for some of you. related to the situation. Maybe you have to move to another place. It could be like that. Or it could be like this love is going to, happen in a really fast pace that you're going to feel happy about that. Any kind of hesitation is just like removed from your life. I would like to read the messages down there. Pure gold is happy in the heart of the heart, it says, because it is having a shape. So, pure gold. The Chariot says, start your travel from your being to God's being, or at least let's say in that way. And what it says that in the readings like this, in the the culture like this, it says like you have to be the vessel to the God. You have to remove your ego and you have to go to the God, one way or another. This is what it says. So I believe from your past ideas, past beliefs, you are going to walk away from to the actual love. If we are seeing love as like a divine entity, you are just like separating yourself from those type of like ego based ideas, and then you're going to walk through the love itself. In here what it says, to see the India in your dreams, you have to be like an elephant. So big power comes with big responsibility. This is what it says. And in here what it says, which I love this one the most, God is like the wind that flies like an arrow. So it is like so fast, and the divine is so the fast and so right on time and so light. It comes and finds you. This is what it says. And I believe in love, you're going to hit the jackpot. Don't tell anyone else, but you're going to hit the jackpot. You're going to be really happy. Okay, we get it. You're going to be happy. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to open different cards now. Let me just like put it here. I would like to open the Moon Witch cards. Hey. Raining gibbous. I'm going to put the stone because there's a naked woman. God forbid if there's a naked woman in any image. Count your blessings, it says. You're going to count your blessings. Like it's going to be like multiplying. You're going to feel so blissful. You're going to feel so blessed. And shamanic healing card for you is joy. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. You will have joy. In everything you will have joy. It is not going to make you feel, oh my God. Like even when you have the doubts at the begin with, even when you are like not really okay with the idea at the begin with, what is going to happen to you is like you're going to find the joy within everything that is happening. Like you're going to count your blessings, then you're going to find the joy, you're going to entertain yourself, you're going to find the love as it is. You're going to just like walk through this love. Everything is going to make you so happy. I'm so happy for you guys. Now, I would like to open the Katina deck as like the last messages for you right now. You might be the happiest of them all, but I didn't see the number 3 obviously, but number 2 is really good. Love is coming to you. Somebody who happens to be helpful, somebody who brings opportunities, somebody who obeys the rules and who is really respectful. Maybe this is talking about your partner. Okay. Let's see what else. Door. Owning something big, finding a job, promotion, doors are being opened. And also it might sound like a little like finding the opportunity to do something in your life, or it could be like a new house or something like that. Okay, you're getting married. I mean, what is that? Number 2, you're getting married. Love, getting along with, marriage and richness. And you have the Authority. It's the like the best card that you can pick. Good luck. It is talking about the mother nature. It is talking about love, happiness, and joy, abundance, new love, and support, it says. So if you don't have anybody in your life, you're going to meet with somebody that is going to be so good for you, somebody who's really helpful, somebody who's really kind, somebody who's really respectful, and you're going to have like no hesitation to get involved with this person. A big commitment is coming to you. Okay, big commitment is coming to you guys. I really don't want to read it more than this. Like, it is good as it is. Okay, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 3. How are you? I hope everything is fine. Let's see what to expect in 2026 for you when it comes to love. Number 3. What's in the energy for you? Some type of like a weight. It reminded me of the song of Billie Eilish, The Greatest. Okay. All right. Happiness at the end. It is good. Look. You will feel really good about love next year. Not because somebody is bringing you some kind of like a, something. Not because like, somebody's like popping up miraculously. I don't think so. You're going to feel good about love and how you feel about yourself because you are in an alignment with yourself, with no one else but with you. Like what I can say that you are doing the right things for you. You are focusing on the right things for you. And you have the feelings related to love. Like you're in love with love, maybe. You want something really nice for you and you're going to get it no matter what people say. You are, in alignment with yourself. So that's why life is going to bring you a lot of happiness. Like a commitment, a happiness, like a beautiful situation. Because you are in alignment with yourself. The Strength card is showing up quite a lot recently in my readings, in the private readings as well. It is talking about getting into an alignment, like finding alignment with someone else or with you. If you had feelings for somebody and that person did not make you happy, 2 things might happen. Either they're going to find their feelings for you and they're going to just like get aligned with you, or you are going to walk away from the situation and you're going to align yourself with something so much better. But an alignment is coming for you. You are going to find your power with your feelings. You're not walking away from the feelings. You're accepting it, but you are molding it. You're transcending it. What you're having is just going to make you so much happy as it is because you did the right thing. You are expecting the good things. You are in the good. Okay? You are in the good and no one can take it away from you. And being patient, and it's finally paying off. That is also in the cards for you. Being in patience when it comes to love, like waiting for the right moment, maybe waiting for the right kind of like an opportunity. Finally, it is coming to you. There's a person who loves you terribly, like they are in love with you unconditionally, and they're going to show it to you, and you're going to feel like this is exactly what I was waiting for. This is exactly what I wanted for my life. No bullshitters, no half-ass people, no situationship. We were talking about it in number 1. No situationship, just actual love, true love's kiss. You will have something like that, and it will make you feel like, okay, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew that this was in my cards. Like this kind of happiness was in my cards. I knew it was coming. I knew what I should expect. You are so sure about yourself, and it is good. Now let's see the Rumi deck for further information and also clarification of the cards. Let's see what to expect in 2026. Oh my god. Another strength. Another strength. I'm going to read what is written. 5 of Swords. Okay. The Star. and the Fool. Okay, you have 3 major here and you have 1 major here. Let's read it. What it says: the real lion is the person who conquers themselves. Like you exalt yourself, like you did what you have to do, you hold the power in you, like you found what is good and what is bad, and you are being really patient, being really patient with yourself. 5 of Swords, it says, to person who stabs the sacrificial one, the person who sacrifices themselves for everything, you are stabbing yourself. So somebody who wronged you before, finally they are saying that what they have done was wrong and they are changing their ways of doing things maybe. Or if you felt like you are losing all the time when it comes to love, you will feel so much better. You're not going to feel negative anymore. You're not going to feel like somebody is wronging you anymore. You will find the true way that goes to the love, true path that pushes you to the happiness. The star says love is one of the things of the God's joy, is one of the things that God's mysteries. So it is a mystery thing coming to you, but you're finding love anyway. You're finding love, you're healing from the past wounds, and you are finding alignment with yourself, and then you are starting something new. Full. Beautiful, so your heart could find peace, it says. You're gonna find your peace, and it is peaceful. Here is peaceful. Here is peaceful, and this person is peaceful. You're finding your peace. In your heart, in your mind, you're finding your peace. Love is gonna be like, to be honest with you, what I do feel for you is that what you believed and what what drove you before, you're going to face those kind of things. And if there's any kind of like a challenge, you are going to see that and you're going to fix it. If somebody wronged you before, you're going to challenge that, and this person either going to fix their way of doing things or you're going to walk away from this person. But what I do see that you're finding your own power within, and you're getting into alignment with your own feelings, and finally it is manifesting itself. So love is coming to you because you worked on yourself really, really hard, and finally it is time for you to have something really nice. Now let's see the Moon Witch card for you. Familiar. Listen and learn. You might have a pet this year. Listen and learn. You are doing that for a while now, listening and learning. You learned a lot. You achieved a lot in your life. You came to a point like you are not going to accept anything not really that great. You are in a position of like you are forward moving. You're not going back. Nobody is going to put you in that prison anymore. Like, what if this person leaves? What if this person does not want me? What if I don't do this for this person? No. No, no, no. You are just like, okay, I want this, and if this person is aligning with me, so be it. But if they are not, they are lost. Listen and learn, it says. Psychic development, it says in here. There's a swan, a beautiful swan. Swans are just like, they mate for once, I think. They are just like psychic development. You are going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to find, again, it's all about alignment. Like, and also, just because you are finding the true power within you, maybe you're going to develop some type of like a psychic ability within. And also there's like a familiar, it's like a witchy thing. Like literally there's like a witches being born. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're finding your own true power, and the elements are obeying you just because of that. Life is obeying you. Everything is in an order. Everything is in alignment because you found your own balance. Let's see the Katina deck as like the love messages. Let's see what to expect in 2026. Money. The abundance of the resources, solid steps, offer and richness, it says. If you are reading as like a love situation, a new offer is coming to you when it comes to love, somebody new. This person could be a little younger than you, somebody who's really into, the freedom, somebody who's really successful and really stubborn maybe. But this person is just like looking at you as like, also it is from the same card, the diamond and the gum hut. They are like, this one is the diamonds master, or like the king of diamonds, as we can say maybe. What I can say that there's like a joyful and I can do whatever I want kind of like a, influence in your life. And you're feeling really good about that. I see Samyeli. It says like people are coming together, like a positive change and progress. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. Like good changes coming to you finally. And sometimes those kind of wins are important for like the growth of the pentacles, And you have the heart, love, positive feelings, and getting along. Okay? So you have a new love situation for you. You're going to feel the love. You're going to feel so good about it. Like a positive change is coming to either to a situation that bothered you before, or you're going to find your alignment and you're going to attract really good kind of love to yourself. But love is going to be really important for you this year, and you're going to focus on that and you're going to get the results of it. All right, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.